Hi Pisces, this is Just with your February 2020 tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, well, can life get any more confusing, Pisces? It is about to be your season, and we are Mercury retrograding in your sign. So obviously the theme is going to be all about unresolved issues and the like, and kind of going back and right? So for some of you, it is a look at your finances and seeing where you are and kind of really taking stock and note in monies that you may have lost, money that is kind of wasting, money that you may be wasting, money that you've lost, finding a way to recoup that. And if you are diligent in that, you may find success all at the same time. Some of you are doing well in business. If you have your own business, you may have beat out a competitor, and you have something to celebrate. So congratulations. Some of you, your world is kind of at a standstill right now. And it allows for you, like I said, to go back and to redo something. Take a closer look at what's going on in your life. And for some of you, you may not be making as much money as you used to because you're not putting the same effort in it. You may not love it anymore. You may feel like you just don't have that same passion, interest, zeal for what you do. Some of you may have children. That could be a problem as well. You may be nursing someone back to health, whether it's yourself or another person. And so now you're taking a better look at that. Baby may be fine. You feeling a lot better. And now you can kind of get down to brass knuckles of, where the confusion is, wherein lies all the opportunities, and what should you move forward in versus what you should let go. And I feel at least Pisces women are going to be very successful in that, moving forward and probably making more money because now you've made some adjustments in career sector, and you're making more of a you're making that more of a focus, excuse me. Challenging is making a decision that you may feel wasn't the right decision, or again, having to do something that some of you may not feel the same way about, right? And also, if it has to do with other people, there may not be the same cooperation, especially if it's coming from male energy. Male energy, it may be hard for you to get communication, a decision, for someone to cooperate. Cooperation may be a bit of an issue as well. If you're looking to get your money back from someone, you may have to wait a little bit longer. So I do see that there is just a lot of variables and question marks about where do you go forward. But even in that, you feel good. Even in all of that, at one point, you may not have felt good about a situation that you may have felt like, the situation is dragging me down, and, it's not on me to do, or I just don't feel it anymore. You're going to kind of change. That's going to change it. You're going to get your second win, and you're going to feel the passion again. And where there was all this confusion, it's like if you are using your intuition, obviously everyone always says that to Pisces, right? Use your intuition. But if you are using your intuition and you're being, patient enough to allow things to come to you and feel it. How does it make you feel? That's your sensory notions telling you yes, no. And if it's a maybe, continue to wait, because things will become more clear. And I feel that you'll get a far more grounded in things moving forward. If you're having an issue with someone, you don't know if this person is going to, cooperate. Just give it some time. They will. It's like time. Just like I was telling Aquarius, it's like for them, the time is about them knowing which way they're going to go. For you, it's kind of giving someone time or letting time play out so that everything can come together. Now, Aquarius kind of still didn't know where they were going to fall, but time will write the story for them. Whereas with you, all you need is to give it time, and things will be more positive, and things will probably even go in your favor, but time is what you need. And again, with this Mercury retrograde, I do feel like it's going to benefit you because, again, it clears up any misconceptions. It clears up the fog, and it's working in your energy, and you are all about what feels right. It's going to work for you. Now let's look at, and I have to say, even if there was a problem at home with a mother, female energy, could be a male at your home life, could be very problematic. Either they're going to just go their merry way. If you had a problem with a male in the home, like they're just going to go. You're just not going to hear from them. Probably not forever, obviously, but for now, they'll be pretty quiet. So you don't have that to deal with. And if there was other issues with females in the home, things will blow over. You guys will be fine. I do feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to allow problematic issues and people to kind of resurface so that you guys can either conclude business and move on, or that you can work on situations and move toward each other and move forward with one another. So it is helping. All of this is going to be a help, but it's just a process. And I think, Pisces, you guys know enough intuitively to know that, well, this is a process. Love life for Pisces, singles. Someone's coming back or has come back right when you were healing. It's that type of thing where it's like you weren't even thinking about the person anymore. You didn't have a thought of them. You were happy. You were hopeful. Your wishes were coming true. Like things were just really working in your favor. And now here they come. You didn't answer. It doesn't look like you responded. No, you don't want a second chance. No, you don't believe that any of this is going to work out. No, it's like no, no, no. And did I say no? No, it's no and no. But I feel that this person may have stirred some things up. For some of you, you didn't miss a beat. You said no, and it's like no, and you just kept moving, and you don't give a damn. Yeah, I have a baby, but you know what? We'll deal with it in court, or I'll get a mediator, or I don't care that there's a baby. I don't care that you want to see your baby. I don't care. It's almost like I don't care. No, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Maybe you were feeling like that. You're gonna change that mindset, though. You will. And again, it seems like it's just going to take some time for you to process it all. And some of you may want to know what the angle is. If this is like, you feel like the person has a motive, for some of you having to be forced to make a decision to have to deal with someone that you rather not deal with could be a bit challenging for you, but you guys are grown, right? So sometimes you have to do the mature thing, even if you don't feel comfortable. And I do feel like you guys are getting more and more comfortable with that idea. And probably by Taurus season, you're fully at that place, right? You're not emotional anymore. You can let it go. By the time we get to Aries season, you're letting that completely go. And by the time we get to Taurus season, you're coming into your full maturity. And it's like, okay, now we can resume as co-parents, right? So for you, it's just a process. Automatically, yes, you're going to get there, but on your time. It's something about on your time, especially if you are a Pisces woman. It's on your time, not their time. And as far as love is concerned, I feel like a lot of you aren't necessarily making love a big deal. Even if you're seeing people and you may have opened yourself back up to love, or you're willing to do so, I feel that a lot of you may have options. But again, you may have other issues that's more pressing. And so you're not going to, you may have gotten swept up. Some of you may get swept up in, people that you're talking to and not sure if what they're saying is true. And that's what, but you're going to get a hold of yourself quickly and say, no, I know what I want. I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like when it comes to me, and I'm not going to fall for anything else. So I feel like you're going to vet properly as time goes on. You may stumble a little bit. You may be in fantasy land for a little bit. And so, we're entering Pisces season. Hell, a lot of people are going to be in fantasy land. Why not you too, right? So some of you are going to be in fantasy land thinking about people from your past, that sort of thing. But you'll catch yourself quickly and say, you know what? I'm done. I've had my 3 days. I've had my 3 hours. I've had my whatever it is. Now it's time for me to get back to business. And for you, it may last all through the Pisces season, all the way until we get back into Mercury going direct and Mercury getting into Aries and going into Taurus. And then you're like, okay, I'm done. I've obsessed over that person. I've fantasized about that person long enough. Now it's time for me to get back to reality. So it's for you, it's back to reality, right? Now, Pisces couples, well, it looks like someone may have kept their options open. and may have been kind of manipulating when it came to love, and that put them in a love loss, right? And so now someone is mourning the loss over someone. It could be a Libra in your life that you're mourning the loss over, the mother of your child, someone that has a child, that sort of thing. And I feel that for you couples, some of you, it may be someone, it could be difficult for them to commit. You may have a player, someone that just can't seem to commit. They can't seem to commit. And they may have lost the woman that they've once felt was their everything because they couldn't leave other women alone. It's just that simple. And I do feel like for some of you, you're over it. If you were the person that was being cheated on, you're kind of coming out of that place. Like, it's not that harsh sting anymore. It doesn't hurt as bad anymore. You're not completely out of the woods, though. You're not happy with them. You don't want to be their friend. All is not well, but you're not so stressed out over it either. And whatever happened here, it stopped your world. It did stop things for quite a bit, but now you may be willing to communicate with this person again. Maybe you want to work it out with them. Some of you may have found your voice and now you want to circle back around and try to fix things with this person, even if you knew you've done wrong. So if you're the person that did wrong, you know, you may have felt guilty for quite some time, and the guilt is not as strong anymore. You're not pleased with it. You know you still did wrong, but you're still going to try to move forward, whether it be move on without this person or it be move forward to try to work things out with this person once again. You're not 100% sure if you're doing the right thing. You're not 100% sure if you can commit and stay committed with this person completely. You're just not. It's for some of you. If you lost someone, it may be that now, because we're knee deep in Pisces, Mercury retrograde coming up, you have another person. You're with someone, but you may be reminiscing about somebody from your past, the one that got away. It's that type of thing. Some of you are definitely going through the one that got away energy, and that may take you all the way through until we get into May. If like you're still harboring on this person that you wish you would be with, and some of you may have a child by this person, and it's like, how do I get through to this person? But you still have another person. You know, you still have somebody else that you can be with, that you can move forward with, or you've already moved forward with, but a part of you can't sincerely give your all to one person because you're not over the other person. I said that to another sign, I think several in this week's reading, because everyone's kind of going through those struggles of past versus present. And you're no different. And some of you, you're in that conundrum of past versus present. Others of you, you may have someone that you're trying to get back to, but you know, your mother, someone's mother came in between the two of you, made it very difficult. Other like sisters and mothers and outside people are in their ear, and it's just making it difficult. And it's like, damn it, you just want this person to kind of, you know, grow up and be an independent and think for themselves and not allow, you know, other people to control their life. And it's kind of difficult for them to do that as well. So in this love affair, it's, you know, a lot about trying to get someone even either to be all about you and stand on their own 2 feet and not allow a mother to come in between what the two of you have. But a lot of others of you that can relate to this, this is a love loss with someone who interfered, with someone who let other people interfere in their relationship, lost someone, have moved on with another person, probably don't want that person, and they're mourning the loss of another here. So it's quite the story here some of you Pisces are going through, and you guys will know what side that you're on. Okay, are you on the side of someone that needs to kind of grow up? No judgment. Someone here needs to grow up. The person's like, you need to grow up and let it just be about us and don't let these people control you. Or, you know, are you part of the third party where someone still holds on to another person, right? So in the extended, we're going to look deep into this relationship. We're looking you versus them. We're also going to look at Pisces singles. We're looking months down the line to see how things are going to work out between all of you guys. So if you're interested in that, click that link in the description. It explains everything that we look into. If you would like something personal, click the link to my website. You can set something up for yourself. If you would like to share, please use on the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.